Hi pen friends, it's me, Erica. How are you today? I am here today to talk to you about the Wearingeul membership. What is the Wearingeul membership? First and foremost, I honestly, if you see my follower count, don't think this begs to have to say, but I feel inclined to say they do not know who I am. They have not paid me to say anything about this. This is my experience. I joined this membership earlier this month, and I've since had experiences with the membership, so I just felt inclined to talk about them on the internet just in case you're interested or not and are just curious. So hello, let's get into the video. First, I want to talk to you before I show you what I got. I want to talk to you about a list of pro and cons that I did for this experience. So the Wearingeul membership is a year-long membership, so you pay an annual fee. A pro is that it costs $9.80 a year, and I have my notes right here just in case you see me looking down. When you join, there is a $2 credit already on your account, or at least there was in mine. I'm not sure if it's because I made a purchase before, but there was a $2 credit on my account. And then for joining, I paid $9.80 for the year, so it's going to expire August of next year. And they gave me a $10 credit to my account. So I had $12 in credit by the time that I went to make a purchase. So that is a huge pro. I was very happy about that. And $9.80 for the year? That doesn't sound like much at all to me. Please. Not that I drink Starbucks, but a Starbucks coffee costs about the same. And you drink that and you're done, and see you later. So I thought it was worth it for the month. I am an ink fiend, and Wearingeul is definitely one of my top 3 ink brands at the moment, for sure. So that was really, joining was a no-brainer for me. And that's just me. Another pro, there are exclusive inks. And I got 4 exclusive inks and a new released ink. That's part of my haul. I'll show you the rest in a minute. Not that it's a lot, but they have exclusive inks. And I know that I saw somewhere online that they posted about a dream within a dream without shimmer. And I kind of like stashed that away, but I did not really get the full context of where this release was coming from. And I decided to look at into the membership, and I saw the inks there. And really, there's some Wearingeul inks that I do wonder what they would look like without shimmer, because I love them so much that I like ran and signed up for the membership, because like, I need to have a dream within a dream. That's definitely one of the ones that I've always wondered, like, what would it look like without shimmer? Like, I feel like this ink is just beautiful, and it's one of my favorite colors to write with, so no brainer there. Every member saves 5% on every purchase. On pretty much everything that I saw, everything had a 5% availability for discount. I did not venture into their pens though, so I don't know if that also includes a 5%. If anyone knows, please put it in the comments. And as I'm editing, I'll take a look at the website and just refresh my memory. But I think it's 5% on everything, which that's pretty good. It does save you some change, so that's always a good thing. The last pro that I have, the last pro I have, it's kind of like a dual pro, because its first shipping was quick. I ordered August 5th and I received my items August 12th. I can't ask for more, especially from a brand that's shipping from South Korea. Easy. The last one is free shipping with $150 minimum purchase. I think that's a generous deal, because it is coming from overseas, and in my experience with purchasing anything from overseas, it's been at least a $40 charge for shipping. I recently paid $90 for shipping accidentally, because had I known that they were going to charge me that much, everything I wanted was not that serious, so it could have stayed right over there in Japan. But I digress. I still did it, and I was too far in, and you know, so $150 minimum purchase for free shipping, I'll take it. I can spend $150 easily buying inks, especially the full bottles of Wearingeul. I thought it was a generous offer, at least they offer free shipping for a minimum purchase. So that was good. I think that's a positive, a pro. Now for the cons list. Okay. A con I found was upon delivery, I had to pay tariffs, and I was not clear, and I probably missed it myself. So that's a con for me, but I probably missed the con as well, that we were going to pay tariffs. So I paid about $49 extra once I went to receive my package. Like, the UPS guy would not drop it off until I paid the fee. So, and that's okay. I mean, I know tariffs exist. This is not a new news to me, or just something that dropped from thin air. So I don't know why I thought it was included already. That could be totally my mistake. So that is a con for me, and it's definitely going to influence how many purchases I make a year, or maybe I would like to help purchase with my other friends and split the tariffs / shipping if we have to pay for shipping, whatever. That's still in the works, but it is a con for me. And then a con that is, because it's so new, is, are there only going to be ink exclusives? Because Wearingeul is becoming a full like stationery brand. Like, they sell, now they're selling like ink shelves, and they're expanding their retail availability to more than inks and paper goods. So are there going to only be ink exclusives as a member? So it's a con, just because I'm curious to how this program and membership is going to develop. And the last one, I put shipping with a minimum purchase. I put it as a con, because if I'm paying for this membership as a regular Wearingeul customer, $150 is already the minimum to get free shipping. So as a member, I wish the perk was a little bit better in terms of shipping with a $130 purchase, or $125 purchase. Just like a little something to make us feel like we're getting a little more. Now I'm going to show you swatches I did already, because I always swatch in my swatch book, which that's going to be changing soon. If you are at all tuned into my channel, I am working on a swatch book. But I also do these Wearingeul, which is part of my haul. I purchased these Wearingeul. It comes in a pack of 100. This was about $5 and change with the discount. But I love these swatch cards. They're my favorite swatch cards. I've tried other ones and I absolutely hated them. The last item I got was a Wearingeul nib holder. I'm very much into dip pens, and I kind of want to make a video on my dip pen, so let me know if you're interested in that. Anywho, off to our swatches. First up is Wearingeul, and this is Paradiso without shimmer, so it's called Paradiso Standard. And that is what this looks like in the light. Very interesting. And I only have a sample of Paradiso in general, like in my collection. I don't own a full bottle of Wearingeul Paradiso, so I need to compare that, but so good. Next up, probably my favorite one of the bunch, A Dream Within a Dream. Here she is. I love this lavender with kind of like a little blue shadow. I absolutely love this color. I love to write with it. It's super legible, if you can see that. Super, super legible. And with the shimmer, chef's kiss. Without the shimmer, double chef's kiss. I absolutely love this color, so it was a great choice. Next up, it's a more darker purple. It's Wearingeul's A Little Princess. Again, standard. And I should have written standard here, but in the box it says it. So it says Little Princess, and then down here it says standard. And what can I say? A beautiful purple. Next up is Little Lord Fauntleroy, and this is a beautiful like cerulean blue kind of color. Just actually beautiful, and it has gorgeous shading. Look at this where it says Wearingeul. Can you see the shading on it? And then here in the edges up here in this little writing sample, absolutely love that color. And I'm very much into those cornflower periwinkle blues to write with. It's a newer discovery for me that I enjoy these colors, but I love those colors, so cannot complain about that. Finally, the last one I picked up was, it's a regular release from the summer, Undyne. Has some nice shading, almost like pinkish, maybe a little on the magenta side, light purpley kind of shift. Very beautiful, and this is what she looks like, and it even shows like the little hint of change in color. The only two I did not get were Enki, because it was sold out. I love Enki. I have tried to get a bottle of Enki so many times, and it is always sold out for good reason, because it's a beautiful color. I've been able to have a sample of it at least, and I'm very happy. But I would love to see what Enki looks like without shimmer as a standard color. And the other one was the Glass Bead Game. I had it in my cart, and then I removed it to get Undyne, because I set a limit for myself. I'm like, you cannot go nuts and buy 10 inks. Like, you need to tone it down. I know you're getting 5% off, but it's not that serious. And, you know, I needed to put some restriction on this because I could easily go overboard. But I had the Glass Bead Game, and I was like, no, I need to trade off. I really would prefer Undyne over the Glass Bead Game without shimmer this time around. Maybe I'll get it next time. But I really just thought to myself, and this is really where I'm kicking myself in the butt, because I didn't think about the tariffs. Really, the tariffs are going to discourage me from ordering as frequently as I could with the perks, and I just feel like I need to work that out, and with myself and even my pen club friends. I don't know, but something shall be done, because I can't let this membership go to waste. I'm very happy to try it out, and I am curious to see how it develops over the year, and I want to participate in the membership that I paid for. So we'll see. Kind of just thinking out loud here. But what do you think? I am beyond excited. I'm a little cautious because of the reasons I listed already, but it's not going to stop me. I'm an ink lover. I love fountain pens. I love inks. I love playing with inks. I love seeing with inks. I love swatching inks. So it's not going to stop me, but I need to rethink how I'm going to approach this membership. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments. I'm so happy you're here, and thank you for hanging out with me for this little bit of time. I try not to yap too much, so let me know if I yap too much. I will always try and rein it in, but I am a yapper and I love yapping. Again, just thank you, and like, follow, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. What did you like about it? What did you like about what I had to say? What are your thoughts? Would you join this club, this membership? Would you be happy about paying tariffs? I know it's a kind of silly question because none of us are, but what are your thoughts? I want to know your thoughts about what I just presented. And did you like any of these inks more than the others? Let me know. Again, thanks for being here. I'll see you in my next video.